Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going through the complete guide to OpenAI models. In this video you will learn about 80 plus AI models across 6 powerful families, 100 plus use cases from text to video, coding to research, everything you need to master the cutting edge of AI. This guide is perfect for the developers who are picking your first model, business leaders who are evaluating AI solutions, and then researchers who are exploring new possibilities. By the end of this video, you will know how to navigate OpenAI enterprise entire ecosystem with confidence. Let's get started. So, what is OpenAI? OpenAI is leading the AI transformation. Its mission, simple and powerful, make AI work to everyone. Today, millions of developers and businesses worldwide rely on the OpenAI technology. Let's check out what they have built. So they have built GPT series models. They are expert in the text generation. And DALL-E. DALL-E is expert in generating the images. Codex. These models are expert in generating the source code and fixing the software bug. And we have the Sora models. These are expert from text to video generation. And then Whisper, they are quite expert in audio to text generation. But one thing is very interesting here, that is ChatGPT. So, here the crazy part, ChatGPT powered by the GPT models hit 100 million users in just 2 months, faster than any app in the history. So let's understand these models and in details. See how AI models got smarter and more powerful every year. So GPT 3.5 Turbo, it was the first and fast and cheap for the text creation. Millions of people using it. It is old now, but it was game changing back then. So now we have GPT-4, GPT-4 Turbo, GPT-4o. So we have the different models which was built later on, but they have their different capabilities and different purposes. If we talk about the O1 series, they are expert in the reasoning process. Now GPT-5.2, this is the latest model right now in the 2026, which is basically has the peak intelligence plus great speed. This is really great and impactful model that we can use currently. Let's move to the next. Now let's understand the model families. OpenAI models are organized into families, each designed for specific needs and use cases. So first one, the frontier models. These are 8 models and they are quite used for general purpose tasks like text generation, content creation. And then we have the Codex. So these are basically 5 models and specialized for the coding and then development. We have the specialized models. They are basically built for a specific task, which are 15 plus models. We have audio and real-time models. So for audio work and live conversations, we can use these models. And then we have the open weight models. It's basically the free license for complete control, like GPT OSS 120B, GPT OSS 20B. It means we basically have different models which can be used, and even company can basically host in their own environments. It's completely free to use in their own environment. So there are 3 the tier process here. One is flagship, one is balanced and efficient. So from the flagship perspective, it means These are the highest power, top pricing models. Example GPT-5.2, GPT-5.2 Pro. And we have the balance like mini models. They are quite expert in the performance and balanced cost. And they are production ready models like GPT-5 mini, GPT-4.1. The third one is efficient or nano. They are fast responses, low latency, and cost efficient. For example, GPT-5 nano and GPT-4.1 nano. So these are just the pricing strategy in the OpenAI, I would say. Let's understand the feature. These are basically most recommended models like GPT-5.2, GPT-5 mini, GPT-5 nano. So GPT-5.2, it's this is the champion, and I would say the absolute best for coding and smart task. And GPT-5 mini, it is faster and cheaper than GPT-5.2. The GPT-5 nano. GPT-5 nano is basically the fastest, cheapest version. So we have to think like which one we should use. It totally depends on the quality, balance, speed. If we want quality, we should go for the GPT-5.2. If we want balanced, we will go for the GPT-5 mini. And if we want speed, we will go for the GPT-5 nano. Let's understand the frontier models now. There is a frontier models for every need and budget. So there are three categories: flagship tier, balanced tier, and efficient. If we talk about the flagship, so we have GPT 5.2, API name is GPT 5.2, and we have the GPT 5.2 Pro and GPT 5.1. If we talk about the balanced tier, so in the balanced tier we have the GPT-5 mini and we have the GPT 4.1 in the balance. If we talk about the efficient, we have GPT-5 nano, we have GPT 4.1 mini. It totally depends like every conversation, every code creation, every analysis built on these foundations. Totally depends what is our use case and where we have to use. So this is just the frontier models for every need and the budget. Let's move to the specialized models. Need precision. Specialized models deliver. So what it mean? They are built for a specific purpose. For example, thinking and research. They have the deep research models. Example, O3 deep research, O4 mini deep research. Image creation. So we have GPT image 1.5, Chat GPT image latest. If we want video creation, we have Sora 2 and Sora 2 Pro. Now let's move to the Codex. These are the Codex models. So like GPT 5.2 Codex, GPT 5.1 Codex, and GPT 5.1 Codex Max. So what Codex does? Codex basically creates the software source code, bug fixing, code improvement, entire application development. So these are not just autocomplete. They are coding partners that understand context, tools, and best practices. Let's move to the audio and real time. So sound is the next frontier. The audio lineup: GPT real time, GPT audio, and Whisper 1. So these are basically expert in audio related stuff. Like if you want to do the live chat with low delay, then you can use GPT real time. And This is general purpose for the audio, and it's Whisper 1. This is top speech recognition, and TTS1 and TTS1-HD. They are expert in text to speech generation. So we can say real time and audio models are perfect for voice assistants, customer service, live experiences, transcription and translations. So audio and real time feature transform AI from text based to natural conversation. Now let's move to the next, open weight. So open models basically the free models where you can take full control, self-hosting, unlimited customization, data stays in our space. So we have the example like GPT OSS 120B. It means it provides 120 billion parameters. Then we have the GPT OSS 20B. So it's under the Apache 2 license. It's very perfect for the companies which are required for infrastructure ownership and custom architecture modification, environment where data can't be leave premise. So these are very good example of good benefits of these models. So let's move to the selection process. So this is the selection guide, like how we select our model for our requirement. There are three things. First, priority quality, priority balance, and priority speed or cost. We have to select what is our priority requirement. If our priority requirement is quality, then we should go for GPT 5.2, GPT 5.2 Pro, or O3 Max. But if we are okay with the priority balance, that means great result, fair cost. So GPT-5 mini is perfectly fine, or GPT 4.1 or O3 mini. It totally depends on the use case. And then if we are perfectly fine with the speed or cost, then we have the GPT-5 Nano, GPT 4.1 Nano, or GPT 3.5 Turbo. It totally depends what we really need and what is our requirement. So there are 4-step process that we can understand. First, define our use case. What is our use case? That we need to define. Like we want to generate text, we want a code, we want image, what we really want. First, we need to define our scope. Then we need to decide our priority, like quality, flagship, balance, or speed or cost. Third, select the model. Based on two things like requirement and then quality, we can select a model. After that, we need to test our model and we need to improve as well. Improve means we have to tune the parameters as per our requirement. So this is the 4-step process that we need to follow for selection a model. So you are now an OpenAI model expert. So what we understand? We understand there are 80 plus models across 6 different families. The evolution path from GPT 3.5 to GPT 5.2 and how to match models to our requirement and how to select based on quality, balance or speed. The next, let's start with our use case, select the priority, pick the model and build something amazing. Welcome to the age of AI. Now go create the future.